Thank you very much, Marty. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Right then, let's bring you up to date. Before I get into the recap, one thing I do want to draw your attention to now, we haven't had obviously confirmation of this, but have you noticed we haven't got people jumping on the speaker panel? And that is probably because maybe Ash Mufareh behind the scenes has made that fix. We escalated through Marty what the problem was, and so far nobody's jumping on. So as Marty was saying,
you're a gutsy guy, Red. I was afraid to say it.
maybe as Marty was saying earlier, the amount of things that go on behind the scenes that don't actually get broadcast but do happen. Maybe this is one of them. We will wait and see. But it is my guess that that has been fixed. And if it has, kudos to the tech team for doing that, working behind the scenes. So let's bring you up to date then with what has been going on over the last 7 days of Onpassive. We go back to our last 360 meeting, which was Wednesday, the very first one we did at 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And that was on the 3rd of April, 7 days ago. And we had our 360 once again, and we were very privileged to have our CEO join us later on in the meeting. And he really did like the time, didn't he? We had an awful lot of people on. In fact, we maxed out at 10,000, if you remember, on that meeting. And he brought us really up to date with what was going on. Now, I'm not going to go into the specifics because myself and Marty, very shortly after we had the webinar, we did our own, in our own way, recaps of this. Also, our quartet of Dan, Daryl, Janet, and Peter Sarer, they brought us all up to date very quickly with the written version in the back office. And also Marty managed to get that recording out pretty damn quick onto YouTube for those that weren't able to join us live. But one of the most specific parts of the update that our CEO brought to the table for us was to do with the 18th of April, if you remember. And he said, this is the day that you should be looking at for a lot of updates as far as OConnect is concerned. He also went on, as Marty has said, and talked about there's roughly 2,000 webinars going at the moment, and lots of other bits and pieces. It's all there available for you guys in your OFounders back office underneath the updates section. Also, guys, there's been other updates in that area as well that you need to go and have a look at if you are a founder in Onpassive. That was on Wednesday. Thursday the 4th came round then. What happened with Thursday? We had a glitch or problem with our OTrim links in the My Links section. Okay, these have been now resolved, in fact, yesterday, but during that time, none of the trim links were working in the My Links section, including the QR codes. This was escalated very, very quickly to the respective people that needed to know, and this has been sorted and fixed now. So if you are one of the people that have been using the links out of the My Links section, they are now all working and there is no problem. Friday the 5th of April, we had a new resound added to OConnect. This is in the resound section actually, and it's called Happy. This is different laughters and clapping, etc. That is there, and it actually has the icon of Happy with new in yellow next to it. Really good way of showing what the new parts are. I thought it was a great little touch that they put on there, so we all know that it is new over the last week or so that it's been added there. Saturday and Sunday, pretty quiet, I'm afraid, as far as what we see this end. Daily videos were coming out of Onpassive and Omedia through the social media official sites. They are putting out now roughly 3 a day over through the social media to do with all of our products and other things that are going on. In fact, they pushed one out on Saturday for Supercars Majorlist as well, just to show how it is all going with that as well. Monday then, we had a brand new website, and it was all about Eid. What is Eid? For those of you that do not know, it is a celebration of the end of Ramadan. That kicked in last night and today. So big celebrations around the Arabic world. If you are a Muslim and you have been fasting, today is the day of all of those celebrations. But the website, absolutely amazing. Go and have a look at it. Some amazing graphics and moving videos in there. The About Us section of that website has been updated as well. That's all new. There's a new way, as well as scrolling. Instead of scrolling left to right or up and down, it actually lever arches on a 90-degree angle, which I thought was pretty cool through most of it. And again, there is absolutely chock-a-block with so much information, especially the read more areas. And this expands out into other web pages that you can peruse at your leisure rather than sticking on that one website. Also, they've updated the products area, new icons, and if you've noticed, the products that have their own apps for them have the app link on that front page now as well. Talking of those, we'll get to that in a moment. Oh yes, talking of those, on Tuesday we had the OTrim app added into the iOS store. That is there now. Word of warning, guys, yes, it is there in your Android. Yes, it is there on your iOS system, but we have not had the official links through your OES and or on the official onpassive.com website. So it is our suggestion that you do not download it until you have the proper link through your iOS or via the Onpassive website. Even though it's there, guys, okay, let's do the right thing. Let's download it through the right links, through the right areas, and then there'll be no mistakes. Okay, what we don't want is you clicking on an unauthorized lookalike that is going to steal your information and maybe even worse. Okay, so wait for the official, even though you might see it there, and then you're not going to miss out on anything. Majority of the people, as far as OTrim is concerned, do their shortening links through a desktop or laptop anyway, so you don't necessarily need to have that mobile app on your device to be able to do that kind of work. Also, Tuesday the 9th then, we had notification, like I said, of all of those links in the My Links section. They were back up and running, including the QR codes as well. And we also received a post by our CMO, Mohammed Nassal, and that was to wish all of our brothers and sisters a very happy Eid, which, like I said, is to celebrate the end of Ramadan. Wednesday then, here we are back round then with Onpassive 360, and we are eagerly awaiting an extension on OConnect. As you see in your back office, it should be showing 0. That is imminent. We've been told that it will be added very, very shortly, so look out for that. And obviously, as soon as we have any more information as far as OConnect is concerned, we shall bring it to you. That's it from me for 7-day review of Onpassive. Back to you, Chris.
Thank